including an assault weapons ban, where many have failed before you?
Well, this question of how has been asked before in our history at times of great moral crisis. Civil rights legislation failed time and time again, and a lot of people were asking how. And a lot of people were saying that activists were asking for too much and demanding too much. But we brought a fight in the civil rights movement like Congress had never seen, and overwhelmed the racist rants of people like Strom Thurmond, who were trying to block that legislation. This is a moment where we have a national crisis. In my short lifetime, more people have died due to gun violence than all the wars in American history, from the Revolutionary War to present. The carnage in our communities, the fear that we see from neighborhoods like mine, where we just had a shooting 2 blocks from where I live this weekend, all the way to people in communities around this country. Enough is enough. And so I'm the guy who's dealt with this issue on a very personal level. People I've lived with in my buildings, people from my neighborhood, an assault rifle killing Shahad Smith on my block last year. Enough is enough. We're going to bring a fight like the NRA and the gun lobby and those people who don't stand with the majority of Republicans who believe we should be taking steps to end the carnage in America. I will not only lead this fight, but we will win this fight.
So, Senator Booker, one thing that really stood out to me this morning reading your proposal, which you've just unveiled today, is that you propose a mandatory interview for every person who would like to purchase a gun. Tell us a little bit more about that. Who would be doing the interview? Would that person be the ultimate decider on if an American can buy a gun? And what would they be looking for? And on top of that, would they get a second shot at an interview ever? Or is this person decide yes or no for the person's lifetime?
Well, let's not exaggerate what this is. It's actually really simple. We do it for passports. We do it for TSA pre-check. We make sure that the documentation people are putting before aligns with the truth. And so this is just basically licensing. We do this for people who are driving cars.
But so I understand the interview would be a more factual interview. You know, are they who they say they are, not an interview about their mental health or assessing their ability to have a gun and use it judiciously.
This is not something new. We do it in many states. Connecticut did this, and they dropped the gun violence in their state by over 40%, deaths by suicide by over 15%. There's nothing that is, in fact, not shown evidence-based in this plan that would drive down gun violence and shift the terms of the debate, which have been shaped not by legislators, shaped not by Americans. It's been shaped by the corporate gun lobby that has an insidious agenda to get more of these killing machines in the hands of people that are going to do harm. And our legislation has been shaped in dramatic ways. Most people don't know that consumer product safety literally had the one industry that's been exempted is the gun lobby. So we have different regulations for toy guns and no regulations for the weapons on our streets that are killing so many people.
And people often forget the financial incentive. I want to ask, if I can,